Since the video announcing the Princess of Wales's health was posted, many discussions and hypotheses have been raised. The topic of Harry and Meghan returning to support the royal family at work is also of interest to many people. Some hope this is an opportunity for Harry to reconcile with his family. I find this funny. He never could, and no one or no place would ever need him. I will talk more about it in this video, and welcome back to the Royal News 365 channel, my friends. It makes me so angry. Trust had been broken. How many people still believe the Sussex couple wants to serve the royal family and the people? They never wanted it before, and they won't want it in the future either. They aren't going to change, and things are better off the way they are. Meghan does not want to dedicate her life to service. She is dedicating her life to her balance sheet. Some things can't and shouldn't be fixed. What Harry has done to his father, brother, and sister-in-law is unforgivable. The only person that matters right now is Catherine. She has never indulged herself in anything. She's never put a foot wrong, and this is her time to do whatever she needs to do for her healing and recovery. How would healing the rifts with Harry and Meghan would benefit Catherine? She was stabbed in the back, thrown in front of the bus, and spat in the face by Harry and Meghan via Oprah Scobie, The Cut, and so on. Catherine should only heal her body and spirits right now. Grifters have acted way beyond anything that falls within a range of forgiveness. They simply can't be forgiven. Their deeds weren't unfortunate accidents. They were calculated. We have seen neither an apology nor any attempt at changed behavior from the duplicitous duo. The Prince and Princess of Wales have every justification in the world to never speak to Harry and Meghan again. Catherine should have no obligation right now other than to focus on her health and her family. She shouldn't have to waste energy trying to be a peacemaker for her drug-addled, dimwit brother-in-law and his vile narcissist of a wife. Within minutes of finding out Catherine has cancer, the Harkles were leaking to the press and making the story all about them. As soon as they found out, they were on the phone to the media, complaining because no one told them in advance. Not only will they not apologize for what they have done, they will keep doing the same rotten things. They are the last people she needs to hear from. If it was private and from their hearts, we wouldn't know about it. They are using Catherine's condition for PR, making sure to leak that a tender private message was sent after everyone blasted them for their one-sentence cold nothing statement. They are grifters who will use even situations like this for profit. Just because someone is ill does not mean everything has to be forgiven. They are the most selfish, self-centered, self-absorbed opportunists who absolutely cannot be trusted. They will sell their soul for a buck. I believe they were truly blindsided by the news, and with the downgrading on the royal website, they need desperately now to get back into the family. King Charles is still taking treatments, and his schedule is still slim. The peer will be kicking in high gear now because her new program that will let us all out of our daily grind has taken a back burner because of the news from Catherine and must infuriate her. In the coming days and weeks, I expect we will all see many, many good thoughts going across the pond because they're finally getting to the end of the road to get back in the good graces of the family. They will never be trusted again. I think Meghan's primary reaction is annoyance because they cannot now pull any stunts such as the timing of events, etc. After all, it will rebound on them and show them in a very bad light. Plus, it will draw the ire of the royal family and the British people. Harry and Meghan have made it through many terrible actions, more like a cruel and calculated betrayal of the absolute worst kind. Not to mention making the late Queen and Prince Philip's final years unnecessarily stressful and difficult. They have conducted a smear campaign against the royal family. The type of personality disorders they appear to suffer from cannot be cured. No amount of love, forgiveness, medication, or therapy will ever mitigate their innate destructive tendencies. It is safer for the royal family to keep their distance. At least now we know for sure that Harry and Meghan are completely out of the loop with the royal family. The rift is permanent and should stay that way. Meghan and Harry are dangerous to the peace and well-being of the royal family as a whole. I think Harry and Meghan should stay in the US. They want to be celebrities, so California is the ideal place for that. Harry is far too far down the line of succession to ever be king, and they've both made it clear that they despise the UK and all its citizens, so what's the point of pretending anything else? The rift cannot heal. Harry has gone too far. Harry and Meghan will never understand what they've done because if they could do so, they would never have done those things in the first place. They weren't accidents or a momentary lapse in judgment. They planned, calculated, and attacked repeatedly over several years. Everyone is tired of them. I think Catherine and William have far greater issues to be concerned about at the moment, even if Harry genuinely wants to mend fences. It will take years before anyone in the royal family will trust Harry, and especially Meghan, not to reveal private information and conversations for financial benefit, and perhaps they never will. That's the biggest barrier to any degree of reconciliation. I don't believe William will ever consent to these two living on palace grounds again, at any point. He is too smart for that, and he knows they are both never to be trusted. He will protect his family, and I applaud him for that. Harry's rift is with his brother rather than with Catherine. However, why people think that Catherine's illness would somehow reunite them, I have no idea, as the issues they have and have had with each other for many years now won't suddenly disappear. After watching Harry for the past several years, I don't believe he is anything like the person we thought he was. He has a real cruel streak, and his viciousness and immaturity prove that he is just like Meghan. I wouldn't trust anything he says or does. What the Waleses, and indeed the king, need is to be surrounded by people they trust and feel easy around. It's naive in the extreme to think Harry and Meghan could bring anything other than suspicion and discord. The media need this reunion. The Markles need this reunion. Nobody believes the royal family needs it. However, the media and the Markles will make a fortune. Start seeing these articles for the gaslighting they are. The fact that Meghan can't be trusted is highly sensitive to the smallest perceived slight and would run to the press and complain in a second. Harry has proven to be unsuited as a royal. He wants, even demands, the deference without any kind of service. He defines himself as per se being superior to others, which for one is a tragic lack of judgment, and also contradicts the need for humbleness and responsibility to accompany great privilege. I hate the way the press reports William's relationship with Harry. I'm always seeing references to the warring or feuding brothers. The implication here is that the damage is equal on both sides, 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. This is crap as far as any sane human is concerned. Harry and wife launched an unprovoked volley of insults and lies on William and Catherine. All they did in return was refuse to engage with them. That's very far from being a feud. It's the media and Harkle's way of applying pressure to an already highly pressurized story. William and Catherine and the rest of the British royal family do not want them back. This isn't an ordinary family feud. Vicious, backstabbing narcs who can't be trusted. No one yet the media in Meghan's pocket is angling for a truce. The royals are allowed to cut off toxic family members, so why can't the Harkles get the clue? There will be no healing of any rift. Those two need to stop planting these pieces because they just look more and more stupid with each one. Moreover, even if they did return to the UK, no one would want either of them. Especially her patron, no one will invite them to the most minor of plaque unveilings, and no military units will seek them out as their commanders. They are persona non grata in the UK and the Commonwealth. There is no role for them. I don't know if this reconciliation talk is from Harry or if it is from the media yet. Regardless, it is promoting abusive behavior and should stop. Harry or the media needs to leave the Wales family alone. Stop pressuring them to engage with someone they don't want to engage with. That brings us to the end of my video. Hope you agree with my point of view. If not, please comment so we can discuss it. Don't forget to like and share the video so YouTube can recommend similar videos. And if you want to receive notifications about the latest videos, please subscribe. We will be back soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.